A pirate walks into a pub, and immediately the other patrons realize that he suffers from a strange affliction. The barkeeper asks, "Excuse me, sir, but do you realize that there is a steering wheel attached to your crotch?" To which the pirate replies, "Gyar! It's driving me nuts."
All right, and welcome back to part 2 of the Reef Shark. So we're going to take a look at the reinvention of this mod, and I am very excited by what it has turned out to be. So if you'll remember from last time, this is a 7002-7000 diver, Seiko. It pretty much is aged to its full natural beauty with this wonderful bezel insert that came by its looks, honestly. And this case, all of this is unrestored. Obviously, if you can look on the inside, there has been quite a bit of a change. The original dial and the Tudor snowflake hands have been replaced with this different dial and hands. So let's dive into it, pun probably intended, and see what we've got here. So what I have to show you is a really, really cool dial by a gentleman that I met on Instagram who goes by Watch Noted. And he is a fantastic guy. He currently lives in Amsterdam. He's originally from, I want to say Slovenia, and I really hope it is Slovenia, and I'm not just making stuff up. But the guy is fantastic. He has been incredibly enthusiastic about working on dials, and he makes these by hand. He's been churning these out every single day because he is very creative and is coming up with new dials every single day. And this is one of the ones he sent me. As you can see, this is a really unique one because on top of the image that you see on there, it is also aged. These dials are made of brass, and he uses various techniques to age the brass and give them natural patina. So the blue that you're seeing in there is not paint, that is aging of the brass. If you obviously should be able to take a good look, the dial features a globe in the middle. It's just really, really well executed. The color in there, the different shades you're seeing, the browns, the blues, it just seems to go so well with the theme of this watch, and I'm very, very happy that I got this one from him. Here is a small selection of some other dials made by Watch Noted. As you can see, we've got kind of a almost an Explorer 3, 6, 9, and 12 dial, and with the minute tracker on the outside. We've got this really cool, I guess, pirate ship, old-timey ship dial with lovely color variation. We've got browns and kind of a light-hued orange and white and blue. This was another one I obviously considered for the Reef Shark, but I just loved the aging on the one with the globe, and it still fit the theme. And here's one of the same basic layout as the same as the globe one that I used for the watch, but this one is not aged. It has this lovely blue enamel in it. Let me pull it out of the bag here. So, taking a closer look at the finish on this, it's a lovely, lovely blue enamel that really kind of changes and plays with the light. The gold comes out fantastically. It's really brass from underneath it. These do not come with dial feet, so they will need to be attached with dial dots. But that's never really caused me too much trouble. But yeah, I just love looking at these. They actually kind of remind me almost a little bit of ancient coins or something like that. I paired this dial with these gold SNZH 57 hands from the 55 Fathoms watch that Seiko makes. I think it goes real nice with the motif and picks up some of the gold tones in the dial as well. Now, I wanted to go with just the two-hand look. For one, I thought it was kind of a little bit more classic, and I thought that the second hand traveling all around the face was going to kind of interfere with what ultimately I was looking for. However, I am one of these people who just is not comfortable looking at a watch and not seeing something move, not seeing something tell me that the watch is running. That doesn't matter that if it was a brand new movement. I do have at least one two-hand watch, and I love it. It's a very old Smiths, which is an English watch company. I totally love the Smiths watch, but I put it next to my ear all the time to make sure it's still running. I know it's still running. I don't have to really double check, but I do anyway. So I thought it'd be fun to do a little something here on this watch. So what I did is as you can see, I basically massacred a seconds hand to turn it into this little tiny spinner on top of the handset. I don't know. I think it's kind of reminiscent of something that might be spinning, like a wind measuring device that could be spinning on a ship. Or it's something I'm totally making up. But I think it gives it a cool little look. It caps off the top. Obviously, there would have otherwise been a hole and a sticking out little pinion for the seconds hand to be fit onto. So I decided to go ahead and put this little dealy-do on top. It still has the feel of a two-hand watch, but it's got this little spinny guy on top, just reassuring you that the watch is running and doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, so there's that. This is the Reef Shark Part 2. I am totally in love with this look. I think it's fantastic. The dial you can't stop looking at it. And it changes color in different lights. In the right reflection, the globe really pops, and you can tell just so clearly there's Africa and Europe and Asia. The numbers are just crisp. It's wonderful. Watch noted. Make sure to check him out and follow him on Instagram. Reach out to him. He's an incredibly nice guy, loves to talk, and can make you just about anything that you might be interested in as far as dials, as long as it's etched. It's etched. He does loom. He does various kinds of loom. He's really, phenomenal work. I can't speak about it enough. All right, watch fam. Cheers.
What do you call a pirate that's been reincarnated? A sequel. Yar. Why couldn't the pirate go and see the movie in the theater? 'Cause it was rated R. What is the philosophical tenet of all pirates. We think, therefore we are. What happened to the pirate that fell into the Red Sea? He got marooned.